That's good.
Alright, so the first question is, what activity did you do in your youth that shaped and molded you into the person you are today?
One more time. What activity?
What activity did you do in your youth that shaped and molded you into the person you are today?
Yes. First and foremost, I was always the outgoing, the one that the teachers at school would pick to be the narrator, because I had really little or no talent to do anything else. So not even a comedian. So they would put me on stage and I would do the announcements. And I was always blessed with a voice. You know, it was a gift, and so I cultivated it. And I've always been interested in people. Everybody has a story. And I've always been an absorber of information. Somebody tells me something, I take it in, and I add it to my repertoire of useless and sometimes very useful facts that I pull out. So being a good listener and a good speaker, a good presenter, communicator.
I'm sorry, excuse me. Should I stop since he's not looking into the camera and he's looking at me? No? Okay, I'm sorry.
Would you prefer that I look there?
Probably for this.
Here, I'll stand over here.
All right. Well, you heard everything I said so far.
Yes, we did. We'll get it.
No, I'm talking.
You were saying that you take what people say and you...
Yes, you know, the things that have contributed to the person that I am in my field, which I love dearly, being a good communicator, ultimately, and being a good listener. Being a good listener, I think, is key to being able to communicate information. You have to know what you're saying, really know it, to speak it actually and effectively, so that the listener or the person that's viewing you understands what it is that you're trying to say, information you're trying to convey. So yes.
What's the other question?
It's all right. It's beat. It's okay. We're not under the clock.
What's your password?
4820.
So you're all U of A students?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Awesome.
Where'd you go to college?
I went to Syracuse University, the Newhouse School of Public Communications.
My grandfather would adore you then, I swear.
Really?
He's from Syracuse, New York.
Yes.
He watches, he tapes all the games, everything.
Yes.
What's the other question?
And how did it make a difference? How did it make a difference?
Well, how did it make a difference? You know, I think that you can get a fine education at any number of institutions in the country, and everybody makes their way. Everybody's life is different. There is no set formula for success in the industry. You just have to live your life and pay attention to the cues that come your way, know which doors to walk through, and luck happens, and just to go with it. I was fortunate enough, while going to school at Syracuse, to get a part-time job at the rock station in town. They were looking for a part-time DJ. I saw an ad in the college radio station, which I was a part of. Get involved, always do, you know, like what your ladies are doing. And it just said simply, looking for part-time DJ, must have car. So, you know, I applied and they hired me, you know, and the rest is history. So I was able to go to school and work professionally and get that real world experience at the same time. Also, along the way, especially at some of the finer institutions, you will run into professors and faculty that are some of the best that are around, you know. People that came out of Syracuse, the Bob Costas types, the Mike Tirico was in my class. You know, those types of people came back and lectured to us, and their instructors were still there when I was there. So we had really good training.
That's really cool. All right, those are the only two questions I have.
Well, I think I spoke for 15 minutes, but you know, it's part of being long-winded.
You did a wonderful job.
A little less than 5, so you did good.
Great.